Good morning, everybody. Hope all is well on this Sunday morning, on this very cold Sunday morning. And just like to start off by giving all praise to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, who is the head of my life. Um, and just thankful for another day, waking up and God allowing me to see another day. Uh, Somebody ought to be happy this morning that they were able to wake up and you were able to you were able to wear what you wanted to wear. You were able to eat what you wanted to eat. Some of y'all got multiple cars. You jumped in the car that you wanted to drive, that you felt like driving this morning. So somebody ought to be acting different this morning. You ought to do something different sometimes, because if you're just doing the same thing day in and day out and you say that you have Jesus, then something is wrong. Sometimes you need to just do something out the ordinary, just because of the love that you have for Jesus. So God bless you this morning, and may God bless you going forward. I want to talk about this new cover that has come out on the Economist cover, this 2026 Economist cover. So as you can see, there are many things that are on this cover, and we're going to go through a lot of them this morning. Just so that you know, there's one magazine that represents the globalists, and that magazine is The Economist, right? The Economist is actually located in London, and each year they put out an issue that is dedicated to showing you what's ahead, right? So this Economist that they have put out is showing us what's coming in 2026. It's not a prophecy, it's a plan that they have. This magazine, this newspaper magazine, has been around since 1843. And if you go back and look at the covers, you will find that they are alarmingly accurate, okay? It's a publication for the elite, by the elite, okay? The Rothschild family owns the controlling interest in the Economist magazine. So we will get started. The cover, if you Google the cover of this the Economist magazine, you'll see many things. One of the things that I see on the front here is all the different presidents that are on the front of this magazine. Netanyahu, you have President Putin, you have Xi, you have President Trump, Modi, Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni from Italy. Also standing by himself, you have Zelensky from Ukraine. And if you notice, they all seem to be walking towards the United States on here. At the bottom, you have this man who is kicking the world. He is a soccer player, and he is kicking the world. So it's like they let you know that the things that they are doing, they see the world as a game, right? So he is kicking the world. The world is a game to the elite, right? If you look at the presidents here and how they are walking, you see that they're kind of walking gingerly, like they're trying not to fall, like they are walking on unstable ground. And which is true, because the world has become unstable, right? The world is not solid. It is unstable. So they are walking like they are trying not to fall, right? You will see the cake. The cake, which is America, has the number 250 on it, right? And the Babylon America is getting ready to celebrate its 250th birthday in 2026. Okay. Underneath this cake, you will see a financial chart. All right. So it shows you that there is a financial collapse coming in 2026 for Babylon America. In the business world, which I'm in, if you look at this chart, we know that red is bad, right? Red means negative. It means loss. It means debt. It's a warning. So we know that there is a financial crash that is coming. We see crypto coins that are laying on top of this financial chart. There are two crypto coins laying there. And so that shows you a financial collapse is coming to America in 2026. Now, again, a lot of people are going to say, hey, Prophet Hannah, you prophesized that the tribulation would start in 2025. And now the Economist is showing that it's going to start in 2026. Well, maybe there's a few months difference in the prophecy that I received. But through the prayers of God, through the prayers of the saints, God can postpone some things like he did with Nineveh when he sent Jonah to Nineveh, right? Nineveh repented and their judgment was delayed and then it came later, right? So we see that on this financial chart that there are two swords that are on this financial chart, right? Line on top of it. That signifies judgment that is coming on America. America, these swords is in an X, right? Just like the eclipses that came over America. Judgment is coming to America, and America has been deleted. It has been X'd out, right? So there are swords that are on top of the financial chart, right? And if you notice, Trump is looking at this financial chart and he has his hand on the chart, right? You will see that there's a game controller that is connected to a brain. Again, they look at the world as a game, and it humors them, the control that they have over people and their minds, right? Through television, through education, through false history, false doctrine, right? They're able to manipulate the masses to do what they want them to do. If you notice, one of the swords is on the cord of the cord that is coming from the controller to the brain. And the cord is about to be cut, which signifies the end, right? It signifies the ending, the end that is coming. The cord is about to be cut. Judgment is about to fall on Babylon, right? Babylon, America. Also, there are, if you see on this chart here, most of it is in Tiffany blue, right? Tiffany blue and red. We know that Tiffany blue stands for the Phoenicians, right? They're the ones that are controlling everything. The Phoenicians are. So we see that that there is a gavel next to the swords, and that the gavel has come down hard, which has cracked the platform, right? And again, that signifies the final judgment has been passed on Babylon, America, and it will stand, it will not change, right? It will not change. So it's the final judgment. The gavel came down hard because the final judgment has been passed against America, right? We see the dollar bills that are on the ground, the Tiffany blue dollar bills that are on the ground, right? Again, tying to the financial collapse and the fact that money will become worthless, right? Paper money will become worthless. If you notice here amongst the money, there are leaves, like the leaves from trees, right? There are leaves among the dollar bills. It will be worthless. It will blow away like the wind. Nobody will attempt to pick it up because it will have no value to it, right? I want to read to you a verse from the Bible, Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 19, which represents what we see here with the dollar bills blowing in the streets like leaves. Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 19 says this: they will throw their silver into the streets, and their gold will be like refuse. Their silver and their gold will not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord. They will not satisfy their souls, nor fill their stomachs, because it became their stumbling block of iniquity. See, the money's not going to be worth anything. You're going to have something in the tribulation. You're going to have something of value to trade, right? You're going to have something of value: food, cans of food, batteries, lights, just different things that are of value that people can use, right? Heaters, kerosene heaters, kerosene. You're going to have something of value that people are able to use, right? Because they will not take this money because it's going to be worthless, right? The money will be worthless. Okay, so moving forward. So we see that there are on here also, if you look on this map, you will see robots on here. You will see robots on the map, and it shows you the coming decline of employment, right? We know that Elon continues to build robots, and that these robots will take the place of mankind. They would take over the factories. They would take over the hospitals. They will take over the restaurants. These robots are going to take over the workforce, if you will. And so in doing that, you're going to see this, and you're already seeing it. Just look at the unemployment this year and the number of people that are being laid off. You're going to continue to see a mass unemployment go across America, right? As America declines. A mass unemployment will continue to fall over America, which would coincide with the financial collapse as mass layoffs take place due to robots taking over the workforce. They even have drones now that are making deliveries. Drones are making deliveries. I even saw a story the other day where drones were now delivering goods to the prisons, right? And dropping it for the prisoners. Just various things that are illegally being delivered by drones to the prison. So the prisoners are pretty smart. They have drones making deliveries. You will also see this cargo ship that is next to the cake, right? And this signifies a sneak attack on America, the Trojan horse, if you will. This is a cargo ship, but out of the cargo ship, you will see that they are shooting at America, right? They're shooting directly at the Cape. It is a cargo ship. And up above the cargo ship behind it, you will see drones and military planes shooting at the ship. Okay. So in response to the attack, you would see drones and planes shooting at this cargo ship. But there's going to be a surprise attack on America, surprise invasion. And you see here where they will come in pretending to make deliveries of goods. And it would be a sneak attack from the cargo ships, okay? You also see the arm with the fist balled up coming up out of America, out of the Cape, right? And it is America pride demanding their freedom, but they will lose. America will lose. Babylon, America will lose its freedom. As you see the handcuff on the wrist of America. America is about to lose its freedom, right? So we see the handcuff on the wrist of America, and next to the arm, we see missiles being shot up. America will retaliate by shooting missiles at other countries as we are also under attack. America will be, as stated in Revelation 17 and 18, America will be defeated due to this sneak attack in 1 hour. It will be swift. How can it be that swift? Because if we see here with the nukes, the country will be nuked. Most of your major cities will be nuked, okay? So we see that there is war coming on America in 2026, both a civil war and World War III sneak attack, right? We also see where there's a boat to the right of the Cape where it appears Greek, looks Greek to me, maybe Greece, and they're handing something to Zelensky. And there's a explosion that takes place. If you look at the ground in front of Zelensky, there's an explosion that takes place there. We see the scope from to the right of the boat from a submarine. We see tanks on this map. Remember, the tanks are red, which signify communist nations are going to attack the West. They're going to attack Europe, and they're going to attack America. So we see here that this map is really showing a lot of war that is coming, right? We also see, if you look across the page, we see these capsules, these pills, these capsules on the page. One of the things that we know is that many of the prescriptions, the medications that we are given are poisonous, right? Many of them are laced with snake's venom, right? Such as some blood pressure pills, diabetic pills, just many of the different medications are laced with different poisons, right? And snake venom is one of them. So we see the pills on here, the capsules on here. We also see the syringes on this map, which lets us know that there is, and you've heard me say this before, there is another pestilence that is coming. This pestilence will be worse than 2020, right? It will be worse than 2020. There are syringes on here signifying forced vaccines, right? So the forced vaccines are coming back. They are returning due to a new pestilence that will hit America, right? And so there will be another shutdown. People will be told to stay inside their homes, right? And not to come out. and they will be told that they must get this vaccine due to the illness that is circulating not only around America, Babylon, America, but around other countries. How do they get the people to take another vaccine that are hesitant to take another vaccine after what happened last time? Simply put out a disease that kills many people. Put out a pestilence that kills a great many people so that you can scare the populace into taking another vaccine, right? One other thing that I want to point out, if you see towards the bottom of the world, you will also see these ice cubes that are melting, right? So we see ice cubes that are melting. And what that signifies is we're seeing the ice melt off in the Antarctica, right? As we continue to see this ice melt off, we will see the rise in sea levels. So we're going to see the rise in sea levels as the waters increase, right? You're going to see coastlines disappear. You're going to see East Coast, West Coast lines disappear. The center of America will have a big part that disappears. You're going to see the water inundate Babylon, America, and a lot of landmass is going to disappear due to the melting of the ice, which is going to increase sea levels. So something that you want to think about that if you live on coastal cities, on the coastlines, you want to have a plan to leave those areas as soon they're going to be inundated with water, right? They're going to disappear. So a lot here. There's more things on here, but I'm going to stop right here. We do see drones, that the drones are going to continue. We see satellites on here. We see men with bazookas on their shoulders shooting missiles. So one of the big themes of this is war, the collapse of Babylon, America due to the sneak attack, pestilences coming, and America losing its freedom through war, both Civil War and World War III. The world would be in chaos in 2026 due to the start of the tribulation and much devastation going on around the world. So God bless you. God keep you. I hope that this helps someone. Thank you for watching once again. And until we talk again, bye.